Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel where we track my Roth IRA with full transparency. We show you what we buy, what we sell, and ultimately the main goal is to beat and outperform the S&P 500 by picking safe companies. So, also on this video, we're going to talk about people are starting to dumpster dive. Meme stocks are back. Remember GameStop? Now it's other stocks. So, we're going to talk a little bit more about that where people confuse gambling with investing. Google just posted phenomenal earnings. So we're going to hit about that just a little bit. And then ultimately, I want to talk about something that is so special to me. And if you do have that, not only you are considered lucky, but you are going to outperform the stock market and life in general. So I can't wait to talk about that. Before we get any further, this is my Roth IRA. Year to date, we're up 31.6%. And let's take a peek at the S&P 500, which is up to a year to date is up 8.86%. So the next subject is the meme stock rally. What is going on? This year, it has been fueled by Open Door. In 1 month alone, the stock is up 353%. In this time of recording, it was actually even higher. The stock reached $5. So this time of the year, people are looking for alpha. They learn a lot from the GameStop rally where they thought they beat the hedge funds, which they did at the time in the moment. Hedge funds were heavily short at GameStop. People piled in, made a lot of money, especially through options, and hedge funds lost a lot of money. So every single year around this time, people try to get that back, but it is not always as powerful. And a lot of times is people get left holding the bag. So let's say already here, if you would have bought at $5 when it got to right here, you're already down 50% on your money. And that's if you bought the stock. If you would have bought options, you're probably down 100% on your money. And if you would have did it with leverage, like borrowing money, you probably are down all your money. And now you owe your trading account like a Robinhood, all that money plus interest. So be very careful. Investing is not gambling. You want to buy companies that are profitable, that are making money. So let's take a look at Open Door. Open Door, this is their income statement. As you can see, they're not profitable, man. Like their net income is negative $392 million off of $5 billion revenue. The year before, still negative. In 2022, it was even terrible. Negative $1.35 billion off of $15 billion revenue. So you're not buying something that's profitable. It's not a good investment. Stay away from it. The next one is kicking the scene is Krispy Kreme. And I really think it's because of the ticker name, D Nut. As you can see in the past month is up 66.79%. Is the company posting great earnings? Let's find out. So let's take a look at the quarterly. Just last quarter alone, they're down negative $33 million off of $375 million in revenue. So they're not profitable. This quarter, still not profitable. Let's take a look on an annual basis. Not profitable. Finally, a little profit. Only $3 million off of $1.678 billion in 2024. Another one, Kohl's. I personally, around me, I'm seeing all the Kohl's stores shut down, and I thought this company has been out of business. What is it doing? Shooting up 51% in a month and 32, even higher in 1 week. Once again, let's take a look at the balance sheet. Terrible. $109 million off of $16 billion of revenue in the year. Not a lot of profits. This company is going to go out of business. And it's getting to the point where American Eagle is following the trend, up 16% just because an actor endorsed them. So let's take a quick peek about that.
American Eagle Outfitter is getting the meme stock treatment. It's up more than 15% for the week. High short interest and brand recognition made it a prime candidate to win attention from retail traders on Reddit and X. And then the company announced that actress Sydney Sweeney would be headlining a fall campaign for American Eagle's denim jeans. Traders jumping on that, and mentions along with it surged online and everywhere else. The stock price taking a real flyer. There's the ad with Ms. Sweeney. Joining us to talk about the resurgence in meme stocks, including names like Kohl's and Krispy Kreme's up more than 40% for the week. And some of the wild swings taking place in GoPro and outdoor. Steve Quirk, Robinhood's chief brokerage officer.
So these stocks are blowing up for no real good reason. They got an actor falling on board to endorse the stock, or people are just dumpster diving looking for stocks that are heavily shorted and try to relive the GameStop era. But I really don't think hedge funds are going to be that left behind like they were last time. I think this time with the meme stock rallies, in the GameStop, they got left holding their pockets, they lost a lot of money, and the retail investor really did win that one. But now I really feel hedge funds are playing you. They're pumping these stocks along with you. They're not pumping them really crazy, but they're leaving you be the one that's bag holding kind of as a revenge. And I really like how they brought it up on CNBC.
Okay, here's the big philosophical question. It's the one I grapple with the most. Am I supposed to believe that the folks who are trading these stocks in this way are all super sophisticated? Not necessarily accredited investors, but super sophisticated, understand what they're doing, understand the risks. They're trying to shoot for the moon, and they totally get it. And if they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. Or am I supposed to believe that there are some super sophisticated people who are effectively taking advantage of others who are not that super sophisticated, who are going to be holding the bag, and it is your job and my job and others to ring the alarm bell?
I don't know that I would say.
He kind of disagrees, but I absolutely think it is our job to ring the alarm bell. These hedge funds are not going to lose billions and trillions of dollars again. They will leave you to be the one that's bag holding. So be very careful. Invest in real companies because during these times, everybody follows the hype. Everybody follows the name and they leave great companies left at a discount. For instance, Google. Google should not be this cheap. While everybody's piling into Open Door, American Eagle, D Nut. I'm piling into Google. I'm piling into United Health. And these are the stocks that I am buying. Just remember, this was AMC not too long ago. Back in 2021, AMC hit a high of 261, maybe even higher. And now it is $3 a share. Imagine this is your life savings. Imagine this is all the money you put into. Imagine if you took out a loan to put in money like that. Now, not only you lost 100% of your money, but now you are losing to the loan business. Like, just be very careful. The next one is what I'm buying. Like I said, I'm buying Google and I'm buying United Health. United Health is very discounted. It keeps going lower. Like I said in my previous video, the earnings call is coming up on the 29th. The CEO may try to bring it down to 250 just for max pain, but just remember who's buying. The CEO is buying, the CFO is buying, and Congress is buying. So now let's get to my really special topic that I wanted to bring up. Something that if you do have, you are very, very lucky in life and will outperform and God bless you. And that is having an amazing partner. And I'm very grateful for my partner. Her name is Michelle. We just got engaged back in October. And she's been the love of my life and a huge blessing. The thing is with a relationship, it needs to be a partnership. We both have to make each other grow. Not just one person being the money maker, another person not. We both want to be there with each other fully understand each other's goals and support each other. And she does exactly that. There's so many times where we helped out each other and never asked for anything back. So I'm very grateful for her. Uh Recently when I was in the operating room back in before we got engaged, I was injured. I herniated my back to the point where I could not walk, and I was out of work for a good 6 months. I could not walk. That was very detrimental to me. I was going through a legal issue with my job, and I was not getting any money. So, what I have is my goal is to retire at 40. She looked at me and said, we're both registered nurses, and that's where the partnership comes in. We both bring in about the same amount of money. She looked at me and was like, hey, you worry about you. Don't touch your stocks. Let your stocks grow. I will take care of you. I will take care of the bills. And since you had me back when I was in school, I was so grateful for that. I stayed at home, focused on myself, went through rehab, taught myself how to walk back without a lot of pain and kind of take care of myself. And while she took care of the bills, I didn't have to worry about that. And I didn't have to touch my stocks. A few years later, my stocks have quadrupled. Thank God I didn't pull them out, right? Thank God for her support. And until this day, I'm so grateful for her. She does not ask for a single thing back, and I am very blessed to have her. To the point where she let me walk around Hawaii with my Palantir hat, representing, because she knows, Palantir is a big thing to me. And she even came with me to meet one of my favorite YouTubers that covers stocks and Palantir and all that good content. And she came with me to visit him when he was having a Boston meetup. So having a great partner, somebody that's gonna be reliable, somebody's been with you, and with her, she's been with me since day one. Before I even went to nursing school, before I even know what I wanted to do, I was working in a factory, no future, no hope, no idea of investing, no idea of making my money work for myself. She was there with me. She saw my potential. She pushed me to keep pushing and pushing and grow and progress. She saw my huge success, my huge failures. I was there crying on her shoulders when I was having a really hard time in nursing school, and to the point where we celebrated my most recent milestone in investing, and realizing that we're both going to retire before the age of 40. And this is the power of a partnership. Having a partner that reliable, somebody that's been there with you, somebody that you could trust, is so special, is so powerful. And ultimately, I'm very thankful for her. So I hope this helps. I hope this video brings you joy. And if you like it, hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.